Torrevieja. We're doing a morning walk on a Monday in October, and we've got some bad news if you're self-employed, because the Spanish government are asking all the people that have paid money during COVID, they've got to pay it back. Spanish government requires everyone that's been paid during COVID, they've been overpaid and weren't really entitled to it. More than 3.7 billion euros that were given out, and that was to 1.48 million people that were self-employed, autonomous. So yeah, a few months back in July, that's when everyone started receiving these autonomous letters for all the people that having to pay back the money. Of course, everyone was paid this autonomous COVID benefits when everything shut down in lockdown, and the government kept on extending the payment, and we were given money because we weren't able to work. And yeah, out of an insurance, we got paid all this money, and it was paid into the banks, and they kept on extending it. Now they're saying everyone's been overpaid, and all the ones that have been, they're having to pay it all back. But yeah, it's all kicking off because it was all to do with insurance companies that were going through their books and checked out what people were earning and what they were being paid out, and it didn't match up, and they all got too much. And now they're all being pressured to pay it all back, and some of them just ain't got the money, have they? It's tough enough as it is being self-employed here in Spain. The only way you're going to get out of this, they're saying you need to seek professional advice and try and get to prove that you were entitled to it. Otherwise, they're going to be forcing you to pay all this money back. Saying in Spain, you don't mess about with the Social Security. If they overpay you and you're asked to pay it back, you have to pay it back, because they will take you to court and you will be forced to do the repayment what you're owed. If you do get taken to court, you'll be able to claim this document, the corrogative doctrine, which is ECHR, which is all to do with human rights. And then, yeah, let them try and fight out your justice. And then they're saying about this human rights, it still ain't that easy, because it's all to do with different regulations. That apparently the case was different regulations from what they are in Spain. It comes from Croatia. It's not easy to apply for it, even though it's a very, very powerful thing. They're just saying that cases in Croatia are a lot different to regulations of what they are in Spain. So yeah, it's all up in the air anyway, so it's not good anyway. If you've had this money during the COVID times, you think you've got out of jail because you ain't earned no money, and it's helped you get by, and then now they're trying to get it all back because they're short of cash. I mean, you know, going to court and then having to go to the Supreme Court to just try and justify your payment. A lot of people ain't going to bother. It's too much risk involved and money. Sometimes just as easy get a loan or just try and pay it back one way or other. But yeah, it's not good, is it, eh? You get helped out and then you've got to pay it back. Not good at all. But yeah, we have other bit of news here today as well in Spain. There's been a derailment in the tunnel in Madrid, and about 19 trains have been cancelled. So yeah, it's all going on, isn't it, eh? Accident up in Cabarroy there on the M332, a car accident. The car slipped off the side of the road and come onto the footpath, yeah, right by the footbridge. And look at this, they reckon the bloke's lucky to be alive. The old metal sheared right through the car and missed him by inches. Tell you what, things must be looking really bad in Spain, because they're now trying to get the old coffers back in there. They must have overspent on something, because not only have they got the money back on the old self-employed, but now they're trying to say they're going to start scrapping all the discounts from 2025 on the transport. Next year, that all the people that are getting a free discount and free transport. So yeah, farewell to the free transport. The free public transport is a goodbye next year. And yeah, they were saying that it's the young people that were the main ones that were using it all the time. And of course, other people that were vulnerable were using this free transport as well, and discounts. But yeah, it's government cutbacks, they're saying. Yeah, all going on here today, isn't it, eh? All the discounts and everything's all coming to the end of December, 31st. Yeah, and some people were getting good old discount as well, up to 60%. Correct, and yeah, it was the Renfrew, the Madrid, the Metro, all the train services. So yeah, a lot of transport places that were all getting up to discount rates. What was subsidised by the government is all coming to an end. It wasn't recently. I went to Madrid for €22 return. I mean, so imagine that's going to be gone right up next year. So the old Transport Minister, Oscar Puente, is saying next year he's going to try and sort some other kind of benefit discounts or whatever, just only for the young people who are frequent users of the old transport system. He's made it clear though, he says the old discounts and all that is not going to be for all the general people like it was before. So yeah, big shake up, a lot of discounts gone. And yeah, I suppose people might stop using the old trains and buses and coaches and all the discounts they used to benefit from. And it was in 2022, the Renfrew started giving free tickets to frequent users of the old service. You had to deposit 10 or 20 euros and then you got unlimited free use of the old Renfrew. So that's all going to stop. Oh yeah, they're saying as from next year, if you're going to be using the old Renfrew train service, I mean, you'll be talking of zones between 1 and 2 for 170, and then it's going to be going all the way up really to the last zone, which is a green zone, to 870. If you're going into a monthly pass just for the first zone, the 1 and 2, you're looking at 28.90. If you're going in for the last zone, which is the quarterly university pass, they're saying, which is the 7 zones, it's €328. Government are saying the people that do qualify for certain public transports, free and other things, they will look into it, but in general it's all going to be scrapped, all these big discounts they used to give to the young people. So yeah, Spain running out of money, I think. Yeah, lively here, isn't it, eh? This is morning time, 11 o'clock in Torrevieja. Buzzing just like any other city. Another warm day as well. We're looking at 27 degrees today. So yeah, still summer, isn't it? So there we got to give all the money back we've been given for the pandemic, COVID, which we're not entitled to apparently. And then also, we're going to start losing all the discounts and the benefits we used to get on the transport in Spain. But we got some good news because the person that's won the old World Tour event in China actually come from Torrevieja. So yeah, puts Torrevieja on the map, doesn't it, eh? Andra Alonso, yeah, so yeah, she's famous now in Spain. Winning a big event like that in China. She actually done it quite comfortable, really. She's done it by a couple of minutes. She broke away from the main team. And runner-up was another Polish person. Apparently it was also part of the Spaniards' cycling team. And it weren't her first, apparently. She's won 4 of these cycling circuit events. One she won in China is the first one that's ever been won by a Spanish cyclist. Yeah, so there you go. Congratulations to her. Yeah, we're up by the harbour and yeah, it's proper buzzing here as usual. As you know, you come down in Spain and sit at one of these little cafe bars here and get a Spanish breakfast with a bit of a toasty, tomato olive oil and a coffee for around about €2.50. That's cheap as chips, isn't it, eh? And yeah, the old harbour project's coming along now. It's flying. I can't wait for that to be next year. Every time I come here, it seems a big improvement. Big problem we've got in Spain at the moment as it's booming here and properties flying and it's just going up and up and up. Problem is the traffic's getting horrendous. As soon as they're building these buildings and apartment blocks, they're just getting full up straight away. So yeah, no breather now this time of year. It used to quieten down in the winter months when everyone went back to work and the kids went back to school. But no, there's so much building going on. They're just building on every plot. They're building on the last bit of the coast up there by Playa Flamenca. So yeah, loads and loads more tower blocks going in. And of course, loads more people. So yeah, all brings cars to the roads, causes blooming mayhem in the summer. And now we're getting it in the winter. I mean, take a look at this, eh? Like I say, morning time, 11 o'clock. Everyone's just sitting at bars, chilling out. And these are not holiday makers. This is Spanish life, I'm afraid. Al fresco dining. Just as you come up to here, you got the church square. And yeah, they play bingo there as well. You got the beach down there, Playa del Cura. And, yeah, lots of bars tucked away. That's a new one there, look at that. Little chicken cafe kind of restaurant. We'll have a look inside this church, shall we? Yeah, nice looking church, isn't it? Look at that sky, beautiful. Yeah, so this is the morning walks, Torrevieja back streets. Not much more news to report on at the moment, as a lot of it's all doom and gloom, as you know. So yeah, let us know what you think about this government making these people pay back the money for self-employed. And the old free transport. And the discounts all getting wiped out. Of course, we're still waiting for the other bit of news happened the other day, of course. See the whole COVID meeting restrictions with the health minister, what they're going to do about these new COVID rules. They were debating to bring in the mask in, as I mentioned in my previous video, for people inside the buildings of the hospitals, the clinics, the supermarkets and the cinemas. And yeah, they're saying at the moment they're monitoring the situation and the cases are going up, the administrations in the hospitals, and if it continues, they're going to bring it all in, and the traffic light system and every area will have its different regulations. I don't know about you, but it just seems everywhere I've been lately, everyone's coughing around me. So yeah, it's definitely here, the old COVID again. And yeah, I know it's a severe cold, but it's not nice if you catch it, because it does mess you up a little bit.